Welcome in, Juniors. Kayla Cumbie and Neely Bailey here. We hope everyone had a great fall break. We have lots to cover from last week.
We will look back to last Friday to see who was crowned homecoming queen here at HHS, and we'll also see who won the Pep Rally, in which Lucky Guy was selected to be the Emperor of the Taj.
We will also see how our Juniors did Friday night as they took on the Pickens Dragons, and take a look at how our Lady Juniors did in the softball Sweet 16. That and so much more coming up next on the show.
Welcome into our first 5-star news of the fall semester of 2019.
Now let's get straight to some news here on the show.
Right, it's beginning to get a lot colder, and I'm not too sure how I feel about it.
I've heard it's supposed to stay like this. Let's send it over to Alex Potoson and Robert Ricketts with What's Up Heritage.
What's up, Heritage? I'm Alex Potoson, bringing you all your announcements. Tonight, we're going to have a football game at Gilmer at 7:30. Go out there and support our Generals. Then tomorrow, the boys in our choir are going to be heading to Baylor for Only Men Allowed. And we're also going to have a band mattress sale in the cafeteria. Now I'll hand it over to Ricketts for our 5-day weather forecast.
Thanks, Alex. I'm Robert Ricketts here with your 5-day weather forecast. Today, it's going to be generally sunny despite a few afternoon clouds, high 71 and a 10% chance of rain. Saturday, it's going to be overcast with rain showers at times, high 64 and a 70% chance of rain. Sunday, there are going to be intervals of clouds and sunshine, high 76 and a 20% chance of rain. Monday, it's going to be cloudy in the morning, then off and on rain showers during the afternoon hours, high 75 and a 50% chance of rain. Tuesday, there are going to be rain showers early with some sunshine later in the day, high 66 with a 50% chance of rain. That's all. I'll get you back to the anchors for more news.
Thanks, you guys. We can always count on y'all to get us up to date.
Right, now let's take a look back to last Friday night to see who is this year's homecoming queen.
I heard everybody was very pleased with the results.
I know I sure was. We definitely chose a good one. Let's send it over to Morgan Trotter with the results.
And now, Heritage High School's 2019 homecoming queen is Melissa Simmons.
All right, folks, we just crowned our 2019 homecoming queen, Melissa Simmons. So proud of Melissa and each and every one of the young ladies selected to be on the court and as representatives. It's been a great homecoming. Looking forward to a lot more in the future for Heritage High School, but right now we're going to play some football and enjoy the night. Congratulations, Melissa.
It's so exciting. I feel so honored and flattered and just really excited and supported and loved, and I'm just so happy to be here.
Oh, yes, you look gorgeous.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, Morgan, and congratulations to Melissa. Now let's switch gears and talk about the very first Emperor of the Taj.
Oh yeah, did you get the results you were hoping for?
I sure did. I heard this year's winner raised $1,600.
That's a lot, and it's also for a good cause. Now on to CJ King and Zach Block with some more info.
The person who you voted with your quarters as this year's 2019 Emperor of the Taj is Maddox Rose.
Last week we had an exciting week here. It was homecoming. We had festivities every day. We had a great football game, and we raised a lot of money for a great cause, the Catoosa County Children's Fund. Thanks to all of the Emperor candidates and their campaign managers, but I'd like to really send a shout out to the first ever Emperor of the Taj, Maddox Rose, who together we raised $1,600 for kids to have a better life. Thanks, everyone.
How proud we are of our Emperor candidates this week. These guys, together with you, raised $3,182 for the Catoosa Children's Fund.
Thanks for that story, and good job, Maddox, for raising the most money.
Hey Neely, what did you do over fall break?
Nothing really. I just caught up on some sleep. You?
Actually, I went to the beach, but let's see what some students did here at HHS over the break.
Take it away, Camden and Jackson.
On the first day, we went to Animal Kingdom. It was pretty fun. We rode the Mount Everest ride. And then on the second day, we went to Magic Kingdom, and it was pretty fun. And then on the last day, we went to Hollywood Studios.
So over fall break, I went to the beach with my grandparents, and I went to their house where they live, and they live like on a lake house, and I went fishing, and it was a lot of fun. And it was just different going to North Carolina instead of going to Florida, and I had a lot of fun, and it was really hot there, and it's really cold here, and I don't like it, and it was a great fall break.
Well, I had a pretty fun fall break. I hung out with my friends a lot. We finished a video for his English class, and then I just coated myself in mud. It was kind of gross, like head to toe, I was just covered in mud. And that was actually for the video. So if you go watch Mr. Whitehead's Beowulf Retold by Zachary Adams, you'll see me just covered in mud in like the first 5 minutes. It's kind of funny, actually.
Well, first, I did a lot of laundry, a lot of fluffing and folding. And I buried those bodies, finally got to those. Been sitting out back forever. Then after that, a little bit of square dancing. Got a big competition again coming up. I try to stay involved in things. My dance troupe, Dance. Been working a long time on this routine, and I think we finally got it. So look out, devils. We're coming after you. That's about it.
Thanks for that story. Looks like everybody really enjoyed their fall break.
Time for a commercial break here on the show.
But don't go away, sports is next.
There's no play like this.
Well, he seems all right now.
I mean, I thought you were going to leave us.
But I did leave, and I tried to get back for days.
It was just a bad dream. That's all you need to lay down and rest.
But it wasn't a dream. It was beautiful. It was Les Mis. There was beautiful sets and wonderful acting, and it was all in color, and all so beautiful. Oh, it was a lot better than the 5-star news.
Luke, where are the scripts? The show's about to start.
Scripts are done in your flash drive.
Hello guys, and welcome into this Friday edition of the 5-Star Sports. I'm Jackson Martin.
And I'm Luke Bussey. We start you off today with our big 21-20 win over Pickens County last Friday night.
That was a good homecoming win.
True, and we are also going to preview tonight's game against Gilmer County.
Let's send it over to Cade Collins, Jalen Hood, and Ryan Haley.
You know, I'm real proud, man. I was proud of the way we played because we'd kind of taken a little bit of a step back last week, just mentally and physically, and man, we challenged them to get focused back in, man. They really did. We were physical again. We were running to the football again. Our bigs were dominating up front. McCurry must have had 100 yards tonight, played well. I mean, just great all-around effort, man, on every phase of the game. We made some mistakes, but, I mean, every team does it. We were able to make enough plays, man. Just super proud of them, super proud of the defense coming back, showing back up, man, and playing. It's a really good football team. And one of the biggest offensive lines we'll see. I don't care how long we play. And, man, just really proud of our guys and our staff.
It's awesome. Dude, all of our guys, we had a lot of guys play both ways, and they still took care of business, both sides of the ball. So it was really exciting to see the freshman get a bunch of carries and get a bunch of yards. So he's got a great future, and we're really excited for everything.
Yeah, he really did have a breakout game. We knew he's capable of it. As tough as a freshman, though, you know. And ultimately, he's almost not a freshman anymore, and he's starting to play like he's older, and he's starting to hit the hole a little faster, understand the concepts, and super proud of his effort. Had some good cuts, some good yak yards tonight. Just really proud of him. I didn't even look at it. I was talking to Led about what we were going to do offensively, and I heard the kids screaming. I was like, what? And then I went and jumped on people's backs and had fun. So yeah, crazy.
Last week we didn't have too good of a game, so we switched a lot of guys around. And now Kobe's playing defense, and I thought he did pretty good tonight. And he's a really physical guy, you know, huge. So he was big for us, and really exciting things.
Gilmer's next. They're improved from last year, and I mean, they're doing some good things. They're playing pretty tough, and they're going to be a physical, tough team because there's some mountain kids. But it's just a game we need to handle the right way, you know.
Good job and good luck, guys.
Now let's get to some softball action.
Let's do it. And if you haven't heard, softball won the Sweet 16 and is now advancing to the Elite 8 in the state tourney.
That's awesome. Let's send it over to our crew with the recap.
So on Tuesday we were playing Eastside, and it was a best-of-3 series. We ended up winning both games. First game we won 1-0 in 9 innings, and the second game we won 2-0. You know, it was a Sweet 16 round, but it had kind of like a Final Four state championship type of feel because Eastside's a great team. You know, we knew one team was going to go home, unfortunately, and not get to Columbus. And, you know, when you really look at it, it was probably 2 of the top 4 pitchers in our classification going against each other.
So we played Eastside on Tuesday, and they're a really good team. They're really big, and it was a tough opponent for us. But, you know, we came out as a team and did really good. I did all I could to keep them encouraged and just do what I had to do on the mound for them to come in and do what they needed to do hitting. The first game, bases were loaded for me twice, and first time I didn't get the job done, but the second time I did all I could to make sure that I did, and we won. So now we're going to Columbus, and we're really excited.
As for Columbus, you know, now we're down to Final 8. We're still looking for a couple matchups that are finishing today, but a few have already set. So we play LaGrange next Thursday at 6 p.m. down in Columbus. You know, it's just we're here in the here and now type of thing. Last year. We really don't even talk about last year, to be honest with you, at all. You know, this is a new team, and it's a new team that has new expectations and things that they need to do, and they understand that, and that's kind of what we focus on.
Good luck, girls.
Now on to some volleyball action as the girls competed in the region tournament.
Let's send it over to Morgan Trotter with a recap.
Okay, so this past Saturday we competed in the region tournament. We had defeated Ridgeland on Thursday night in the first round, which put us in the semifinal game against Lafayette. And unfortunately we fell just a little short in the third set of that match. So we got sent down to the losers bracket where we had to play Southeast and then Ridgeland. So we defeated Ridgeland and ended up third in the region tournament. I think altogether we played pretty well as a team, and if we continue working together and everybody playing their best game, I think we'll find some success in state. So now on Saturday we travel to Upson Lee to face Oconee County in the first round of the state playoffs.
So this past weekend I thought we played really well as a team. We didn't get the results we wanted, but we're very excited for state this weekend to hopefully get past first round, get Sweet 16. Overall, we played really well together. We communicated really well. Just need to execute better, but I think we'll work out the kinks and bring home a dub.
This past weekend, we did really well as a team. We did a lot of things that, you know, we've been practicing in the gym and everything, but then we did a lot of things that, you know, we can improve on. Defensively, we've been working on just getting our passes there and our platforms out. I think everyone performed well. I have no favorites. It takes a team to win, so I think everybody did their job, and that's why we're going to state. I feel like in state we're going to do really well. We have one of the hardest regions in Georgia to compete in, so the competition is high here, but throughout the rest of Georgia, we're competing with teams that are a lot like us. So I feel like if we go out there and we play our game, we're going to do well and we're going to win a few games.
Let's talk about Cornhole.
I think that cornhole tournament was rigged.
Me too. We were obviously the best team.
Let's see what Cooper Terry has to say about it.
It's amazing. We had so much participation. We had some winners that we've seen win before, but it was still exciting to watch it happen. Just want to thank everyone for coming out.
Yeah, me and my dad made it to the winners bracket championship, and we played lost in Austin. So it was a tough game. They beat us, and then we came back and out of the losers bracket, had to beat them twice. We beat them in the first game by kind of a lot of points. We kind of blew them out. And then after that, we played another game against them for like whoever won that game wins it all. And we got a big lead, and then kind of blew it. I gave Austin a few points to get them to 20-15, and then Lusk ended it at the end.
Yeah, they're tough. There's no margin for error with them. You know, I didn't quite have it today. Cooper was carrying me the whole day, and Austin got hot there right at the end and kind of I couldn't do anything with Mr. Lusk, and I gave him too many points. So they're tough. You just can't be off your game. You got to be on your game with them, and you got to hope for them to be a little bit off.
No, it actually is more fun to watch inside than I thought it would be. Used to love it on the old tennis courts, but in here it's a lot tighter. Everybody talks and kind of hangs out when it's over and watches. It's a really good time.
It's a fun event. Mr. Bird puts on a fantastic tournament with the help of Coach Terry and all the gang, and it's organized, well run. You know, I think it's our 7th or 8th now that we're getting into. So it's to me it's as exciting. It means homecoming week is here, and I just love being a part of it.
Yeah, it's awesome. Skills does a good job of putting the thing on, and all the guys come out, and some of the young ladies come out and have a good time playing and all.
Just want to say this guy's a class act. Personifies what it means to be a class act. Appreciate all he does, man. Well done. Well done, Coach.
You can go back to the county office.
Thanks for sports, you guys.
Now let's get to something students take very seriously here at the Touch.
That's right, the Pep Rally.
It was held outside and all grade levels showed up and showed out.
Let's send it over to my partner, Kayla Cumby, with the story. Thanks for that, Kayla, and it looks like everybody really enjoyed homecoming.
Yes, that's all the time we have here on today's show, but we'll be back next week with a brand new show.
But until then,
stay classy, Heritage.